Why? Is the question. God damn it. It's gonna make me log out and then re-log in again to connect better. For better connection. Ah, for the love of frick. Yeah. Alright, love of frick, let's go. Alright. I wanted to do the void quest for the jiggly little eye thing. It was cute. There's always gotta be, like, I was having a good run. And there's always gotta be a dose of reality where you get like 5 disconnects in one day. Always gotta be that, yeah. Oh, well, poop. Okay. Always gotta be like 5 days. Disconnects. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with the Wi-Fi is today. I don't know if it's because the Racket Club is... So, every Labor Day they have a giant tennis tournament. And I don't know if there's maybe just like an influx of whatever going on at the Racket Club that's causing a problem. Mostly the issue with the Racket Club and like all of that like leads to like stuff is more along the lines of like double parking, and I have to like report a bunch of double parkers. But yeah, we usually try to like be out of the house those days, so alright, we're doing this quest. Let me do this quest. Something has a Radiant Scout unnerved. Ah, Mr. Srasa, you couldn't have come at a better time. You see, while patrolling the city, I chanced upon a void scent. Yeah. I immediately chased it down with the intent of eliminating it, but something about it struck me as odd. For one, it made no move to defend itself, but simply sat there, jiggling, which is why, against my better judgment, I decided to capture it instead. Having traveled the void, I dare say you have considerable knowledge of its denizens. If you have a moment, might I trouble you for your opinion of the creature's unusual behavior? It's probably just a minion, dude. I'm truly grateful. Now, if you'd follow me, the creature is being held in the Hall of the Radiant Host. Alright, let's go. Where is that? Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a path right there. I'm not walking there. I'm not walking that far. Oh, my dragon's on my head! Look at it. Isn't that so cute? Lullafels, get a dragon on his head. Alright! Hope your doctor's appointment goes good, Alfwin. Yeah, thank you! Stay safe and eat cake, because the more you wait, the harder you are to kidnap. I'm just hoping the Wi-Fi doesn't go down again. Alright. Ooh! Sounds very cute, void scent. Here it is. Surprisingly docile even when I captured it, and there have been no reports of attacks prior to that. Even so, it's the nature of the void scent to prey on people for ether. Perhaps it bides its time, waiting to carry out some manner of scheme. You! I remember you! You were at the Troya! Please, you must help me! What? You were at the castle? I don't remember you. Indeed I was, but I've since fled here, okay? I understand the mortal tongue well enough, but I don't have a mouth to produce sounds. It's been a struggle to convey my thoughts. But not anymore. You can help me. Yes, you can. Okay. I will do my best. You converse with the void scent? Amazing. Could you ask it why it came here? Sure. When you and yours stormed the castle, I was caught up in the fighting and died. In time, I returned, but I tire of fighting, so I fled, using the gate to your world. Having just been reborn, however, my essence hasn't fully bound together yet, and so, when I emerged from the gate, it was several sundered selves. Okay. Frightened and confused, they scattered. Following their trail led me here, my diminutive size allowing me to remain largely unseen. By the same token, I can do little more than sneak about. Each of us is weak and powerless. That's why we consumed one another in the first place. Together we were strong. I want you to help me find all of me so that I can be whole again. You wish to strike a bargain then? Yeah, that's how the void scent work. You gotta strike a bargain. Yes, I would. To be whole again and live in this world, I would strike thousands of bargains. We still remember the past, you see. We remember when we were mortals. We long to have that life again, but we need your help, starting by reuniting us. We won't try to devour anyone even when we're whole, I swear. If you wish to learn more about the Void, yes, there is much we can teach you about those who rule its domains, about their past. Find others and they'll tell you all they know. No eating, no tricks. Do we have a bargain? Gotta strike a bargain with Void Scent. That's how it works. So it crossed over to our world to escape conflict and now searches for the rest of itself? I understand Void Scent are quite reliable when it comes to fulfilling a pact, and I dare say having one as an ally would benefit our research into their void. Very well, if you would be so kind as to search for its kin, I will consult my superiors on how best to deal with them. Alright, I don't know what that's going to entail, searching for its kin. By that, I take it we have a bargain. Good, good. I sense 4 others close by. When you find them, you need only point them in this direction. Once they sense my presence, I can guide them the rest of the way. Alright, cool. Oh, okay. I see what we're doing. Alright, I wasn't sure if it was going to be like finding the Smiths in Wizard 101, where I'm just wandering around. But it doesn't seem like that. It seems more like there's that actually points to the area, rather than the whole area, so that's good. What is it? I asked you to search for me in exchange for knowledge about powerful void scent. I was wanting to see this and that, but I suppose a deal is a deal. Those men over there, soldiers are they not? We used to have soldiers in our world too. There were lots of them during the Contra Memoria. Back from Weaver's Warding, are you? Have you fought well against the void scent that slipped through? Come now, I merely did my duty. Haven't we all sworn to protect our nation no matter the cost? Protect our nation. How familiar those words. Where was it that I heard them? Yes, it was the early days of Contra Memoria, when the enemy had conjured a terrible eidolon that laid siege to a fortress. The garrison was made up of ordinary soldiers, men and women, who, with no remarkable abilities, but led their valiant commander, they fought bravely and desperately. They had to last until the Memoriat arrived. The commander told them needed to hold on no matter the cost. The Memoriat did eventually arrive, but not soon enough for the soldiers. Oof. Yep, that happens. Having struck down the eidolon, the Memoriat and his servants searched the castle for survivors. They found only the dead. But just when they had given up all hope, a faint groaning reached their ears. They rushed over to the sound and cleared away the debris. To find a lone survivor, the garrison commander. Instead of joy, however, the sight of the man filled them with anger. Your soldiers are slaughtered to a man, and yet there's barely a scratch on you. What's the meaning of this? The eidolon was savage but mindless. It was a simple thing to hide myself beneath fallen debris. Hide? As a commander, you had a duty to your men. You were supposed to put their lives before your own. Spare me. My duty was to ensure the fortress stood, and it did. Besides, my death would have achieved nothing. Honor be damned. I am sworn to protect our nation, and to do that I must live. It isn't my fate to fall here. It isn't your fate, you say? Is he? Merely unconscious. Come, let us bury the soldiers and their commander with them. Fate shall decide what becomes of him, whether he lives or dies. Ooh, that is brutal. Very well, my lord. I mean, even though he seemed like kind of a scumbag, it was still brutal. Funeral rites were later held for the fallen, but solemn tears quickly gave way to horrified screams as the body emerged from the earth, the commander. I can't die, I must live, the man is said to have declared. The people thought him a demon, a disheveled horror, muttering curses as he wandered off to regions unknown. Scarlemagne, they called him, a name befitting his newfound grisly visage, a name befitting a monster. Oh! So this is what Scarlemagne started as. That's cool. We're learning. We are learning. We thought we buried him deep, but a mortal's desire to live is not to be underestimated. You're an immortal, so I expect you understand that desire. Well, that concludes my tale. I had best rejoin myself, if you'll excuse me. Okay, so we're actually getting some good lore here. Where to next? I guess we'll go here. Yeah, this is cool. We're actually like learning a bit. I wonder if we're just gonna learn a lot about the denizens of the void, like the leaders of the void. So this is where mortals consume ether. Dreading loneliness more than hunger, how very like me. If you don't mind, though, I'd like to observe the mortals a while longer. I really hope we get this as a minion, it's very cute. The food here is simply sublime. Why, I feel stronger with every bite, as if the Murga themselves were granting me their blessing. Food is tasty, that's true enough, but no food is so sublime as to be a substitute for proper training, my friend. Stronger with every bite, every feed. For my part of the bargain, I will tell you about how we void scent becomes strong. Simply put, it depends on the quality and quantity of the ether we harbor. When the world was consumed by darkness, the heroes known as Memorates arose as powerful void scent. In contrast, the vast majority of mortals, powerless and unremarkable as they were, became ordinary void scent like me. There were exceptions, of course, but one in particular I'll never forget. This eye is really cute. I really hope we do get it as a minion. I know there's like a purple one we have as a minion, but like I do hope we get that one as a minion. Scarlemagne, never have I seen a void scent so craven. Even when pushed to the brink of starvation, he would prey on those weaker than himself. He subsisted on scant leavings and lived in constant fear and hunger. In the face of danger, the void scent stronger than himself, fleeing was only the option. But one day came when he found his way barred. Oh, you can get it in Palace of the Dead? Okay, cool. Cool. Guess I know what I'm running. Nice to know. Thank you, Gloomy Geese. How are you today, by the way? How pitiful. Such overwhelming ether. Who is this? You fled instead of facing your foe. Why? Why? I'm too weak. Why else? I would have been devoured. So you had enough strength. Would you have stood your ground? Very well then. I'm good. You know, just the regular, like, seasonal depression type issues. Also, like, the Wi-Fi's been shutting down, like, consistently. So that's been fun. I have had to restart the stream several times today. You know, just life, being life, etc., etc. Not too bad. What's happening? Yes, I feel it, the power swelling within me. Lo, your foe returns. I'm a Lalafell now, gloomy geese. It's been fun. What have you done to me? I granted you but a slither of ether. 'Twas with that power you already possessed that you defeated your foe. Possessed such power? Yes, let us start the Lalafellian rebellion! Fear had clouded your eyes, blinded you to the strength you had attained feeding on the weak. If you would free yourself from fear, then join me. You shall have a greater cause to live and know the true power. Yeah, the Wi-Fi going down is a problem. Again, I changed it from blood to the Wi-Fi gods to duck as lord, and now I regret it. The Wi-Fi gods have clearly voiced their opinion of not yes, Lola Power, let's go. We will spank it out of them by slapping their asses. Curious how a world without death, the fear of it could be the key to great strength. The knight recognized the voice and potential, and thus did he take him into his service. Determined as he is to live, it wouldn't surprise me if he were still somewhere out there. He'd be even more powerful now, I expect, from all the devouring he would have done since. Unlike your world, eating actually makes you stronger in ours. Well, I must be going now. The others are waiting. Alright. Where's the next one? It's cool that we're getting this kind of like lore and like interest in that. That's cool. So next ones are up. So there's one up here. Yeah, I'm hoping the Wi-Fi will stay consistent enough for me to finish this. I don't know what's going on with it. I love this skirt's like very faint, this dress is very faint glow around the bottom. It's like this very like ethereal type of glow. I also think that like dresses look very good on Lalafells. Okay. It was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I loved going to the 13th. The dungeon is fucking beautiful. I am very grunge punk emo, so 0 was fun, and the world was fun. Yeah, the 13th is gonna be like, I can't wait to do more on the 13th. I think that's gonna be awesome as hell. Yeah. My other self grows lonely, you say? My apologies. It was my intent to seek out the others, but I was distracted by some bickering by the bickering mortals yonder. My goodness, but there's been some colorful language. To hell's with your father. You shouldn't need his permission just to leave the goddamn house. Please, mind your language. What would father say if he were to hear you? Ugh, it's always father this, father that with you. I'm sick of it. You're your own woman now. Bloody act like one for change. Colorful language. Yes, not from the girl, though. Oh, no, she appears to be quite well bred. I don't know about that, but... I just hope she's happier than the girl I knew long ago. Are we getting some info on 0? I think the two best names for a Lalafell... Yeah, 0 is the Warrior of Light in the 13th. She's that version of a Warrior of Light. Just like Reen is, yeah, for Shadowbringers, yeah. But like, I I think the two best names for a Lalafell, and I hope there is a Lalafell out there with these names, is 1, Condensed Rage, and 2, Hero Zero. Like School of Rock, My Hero Zero. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the old School of Rock music videos about like math and reading, but Hero Zero is a character. And yeah, so like Condensed Rage and My Hero Zero I think are the best Lalafell names in this game. That girl was born into a family of thugs who suddenly found themselves in nobility. She was raised as a noblewoman and the servants tending to her every need, but in the end she was merely a beautiful bird kept in a gilded cage. Old core memory unlocked? Yeah! Wanting her to be a proper lady, her parents presided over all aspects of her life. They decided everything for her, telling her what to say and do. Chafing from the fetters of her restrictive life, she solicited her handmaiden's aid and stole outside the manor, where she enjoyed a moment of bliss unbeknownst to her parents, or so she thought. It was not long before her father dragged her back into her room, barring the door and windows, denying her even the simple pleasure of an afternoon breeze. Gloomy Geese! That is fucking amazing! I had a Lalafell and aunt named Looney Tooney. And my mom has a Lalafell character in game named Mama Potato. But, yeah. But, like, I used to have an alt named Looney Tooney. But I don't have that alt anymore because there's just, like, so much content, you know. But that is amazing. It was, yeah. Every bird in the cage may chirp freely, but she wasn't even suffered to give a voice to her desires. It sucks because this kind of situation happens a lot more than I think people think it does. But the way she wouldn't be deterred. Having once tasted sweet freedom, she yearned for more, and one day she succeeded in sneaking out of the manor a second time. You're late. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come. Oh, yeah, yep, that's a situation right there. If you were expecting your friends, I'm afraid they're not coming. Oh, no, this is bad. Father, how did you? What did you mean they're not coming? I had known some miscreants were cavorting in these parts, but to think that they tried to dare consort with my daughter, well, you needn't worry about them anymore. They're food for the fishes now. Oh, fuck. This is a bad situation to be in. How could you do this, Father? Why must you torment me so? Know your place, girl. You are a means for our family to gain influence, and I won't have you selling yourself with riffraff. Hello, you're a day. How are you? Oh, she's about to lose it. She's been caged up for too long. Yeah, she's about to lose it, and to be fair, I think she's within her right. Alive is a good answer. I will take alive. I will take alive. That is a good-ass answer. You will not leave your chambers with save my permission, nor will you disobey me again. If you do so, there will be severe consequences. Am I understood? Like, this is an abuse situation. I said, am I understood? To hell. Like, yeah, she's gonna snap from all the abuse. What did you say? Yeah, she's gonna snap from it. She's gonna Lizzie Borden her way out of this. I said, go to hell. Yeah, she's basically Lizzie Borden. She's gonna Lizzie Borden her way out of this. Arg! Yeah, that was basically just a Lizzie Borden reenactment scene. If you don't know the case of Lizzie Borden and her axe, you might want to go look that up. Oh, to think that it could be so exhilarating to speak my mind, to do as I please. No more living in a cage. From this moment on, I am free. Free as the wind. Yeah. The young woman struck out on her own, and in her travels discovered her true calling, not in the halls of lords and ladies, but on the battlefield. She became a force of nature, famed for her striking beauty, which she believed which belied a terrible savagery. And with this new life, she also claimed a new name, Barbaricha. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get lore on the demons we already thought. So yeah, she's gonna Lizzie Borden her way out of this. Yeah, it's post MSQ. It's in Thavnir. It wasn't really like, yeah. Indeed, she found her freedom, but she did also find did she also find happiness, I wonder? I suppose I'll never know, nor does it matter. The world that was once is no more. That is true. I mean, everything in FF14 either gets dark real fast or wholesome real fast or both. Like, it's a combination of the both. Like, there's no, like, that's just the rules of FF14. You're either gonna cry, be fearful, yeah. Oh, goodness me, I'd better rejoin the others. Can we talk to the girl quarreling? Can we maybe convince her? No, we can't. That's sad. Alright, let me go to the last one. Kind of like it just a tour around Thavnir. I wonder if this is also going to be about robbery. Where is this thing? Why am I not seeing it? Ah, there it is. You got very far, sir. What a refreshing breeze. I guess that is true. I'm to return to this bath. They should come here. Would you look at this beautiful, boundless sky? Mortals take to the air from here, do they not? Would that I had wings to soar among the clouds myself. But we void sent are not wont to roam, you see. The mightiest among us crave out domains, while the rest labor to stay in their good graces. Now, the master of a domain seldom ventures outside, for it is in one's territory that one is strongest. For some, however, such confinement proved trying, as was the case for a certain Boydson I knew. Yeah, because that would be her trauma from being confined. I speak of the free-spirited Terra Barbarici. When she first established in her domain, she whiled away the days waiting for her minions to bring her prey. The ether amassed from these offerings were devoted to the singular pleasure of caring for her silky flowing locks, but the resources of her domain were not without their limits. It was only when none remained to oppose her that she realized she was a prisoner in her own domain, and unless she broke free, she would inevitably wither away alone. Not knowing what to do, she had fallen into the depths of despair when the hand of salvation came to pull her out. At this rate, my precious hair will frizzle and fray, had I only the strength to leave my domain. If strength is your desire, that can easily be granted. Who are you? Ah, so much power surging through me. And what will you do with it? What was your desire? What I desire is... You would move your very domain? Impressive. That I can do such a thing. What have you done to me? I granted you ether, nothing more. It was your will that made it possible. My will. Even so, no matter where you should go, there is naught but darkness. What could your destination possibly be? Destination? I have no need of such. I wish to be free like the wind. In a world that has met its end, rare indeed is the soul who desires freedom so ardently that she could with her will her very domain to move. Recognizing this quality, the knight would grant her more power and a place of command of his mighty army. Hi, Maple. Do you want to come say hi? Come here. Hi. Do you want to come say hi? Hello. Hi, Doctor. You're so good. Yes, you are. Are you the best or you're drooling so much? Hi. Are you the best? Are you the best? Are you? Yeah. A story worthy of our bargain, I trust. I might have had more to tell had I not fallen off her domain. It seems you mortals also have a fondness for flying. I'd certainly like to try riding one of these airships of yours. But perhaps another time. My selves will be blubbering mess if I don't hurry and rejoin them. What do you think? Do you want more treats? I have good stuff. I have good stuff. Do you want the good stuff? Yeah? I'll give you the good stuff. Oh, you're so gentle. So gentle. So gentle. Hey there. Hi, you want to come join the party? Come over to the right. You have found the last of the voice set. Time to head back to the Hall of Radiant Host. Come join the party. Yes, what do you think? What do you think, Bear Cub? You want some? Can you sit? Sit. Base camp? Nope. Base camp. Stay. I'm gonna head back to the Atheryte. Nope. Sit. Base camp. Stay. I'm heading back to the Atheryte. I know. You have to wait. Yes, good job! Good job! Oh, so impatient little puppy. Please don't make them. You get treats just for existing. You're 11. You get treats just for existing. Oh, so slobbery. Okay. Over here, just like... Ah, I ran into a wall. Okay. Oh, hey, there's Polar! Sup, Polar? He's in a cutscene. I'm just bothering him. Thank you so much for finding me. I hope the knowledge that I had to share was worthy of our agreement. More than worthy, I'd say. I am kind of wondering how they come to know, but I'm guessing that they're just a watcher. My other selves lived quite disparate lives, both as mortals and Voidsent, though I suppose it's rather fortuitous that they crossed paths with such powerful Voidsent. But more importantly, what they could author was worthy of our bargain. For that I'm glad. All that remains now is for us to rejoin and become whole again. Are we just gonna watch them cannibalize each other real quick? What is gonna happen? Huh? Is this not all of me? There can be no other explanation. There's still more of me lost out there somewhere. But I don't sense any of them. Where could they have gone? Do you mean there's more of them wandering about by the sisters? At the very least, if what you say is true, they pose no threat to the people. Until the others can be found, we will keep these 5 under our care. Oh yeah, because it's probably gonna be a continuing thing with the main story. I should sense the others nearby. I hope we can count on you to find them too. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a continuing main story type deal. Alright. I am debating what to do next. Because my Wi-Fi's like been so bad today, I don't want to push it more than necessary. So I might just end the stream here because of the Wi-Fi issues. And that way, like, hopefully if I give my computer some time to rest and I give the Wi-Fi some time to rest when I stream on Sunday, it'll be a bit better. And just for like, I'll change it back to blood for the Wi-Fi gods. We probably just need to go around sacrificing some more people, which is a lot of fellas actually in character for me now. So, yeah, I guess updates. So channel updates are, from the 5th, I might not be streaming from the 15th to 19th because I'm going to visit my girlfriend. Or if I do stream, it might be more of a like, you know, let's just talk in chat stream, or you know, just like, you know, play some other stuff. Or it might just be very like unofficial because I'll be in an Airbnb. Yeah. And also, I'm gonna start doing a little bit more work on the OnlyFans thing. I'm working on it. I had to take a break from working on it because of my depression issues, but I'm kind of getting on the medication that I need. I need to like switch up my medication in September and December and February, my antidepressants, but it's hard to nail down the timing of them, so it's been kind of, my sleep and waking up has been inconsistent with the depression meds, but I'm getting better at nailing down when I need to take them and timing wise. So I'll just keep improving on that, and hopefully that will improve some of the other stuff as well. Yeah, just like a lot of stuff. Yeah, so those are just kind of channel updates. I may be going back to work eventually. I don't know though. I will still be streaming, it'll just affect the time I am streaming. Like I'll probably be either streaming in the morning or in the evening. So it'll just affect the timing of my streaming. But it won't really affect the quality of the stream. I mean, it's gonna be a while anyway because I'd have to go back to the Department of Rehabilitation, which is a lot of bureaucracy, and then they'd have to send me to another agency like Integrated Community Services, which is also a lot of other bureaucracy. So, yeah, and then I might have to go through job training, so that's a lot. I'm just like kind of lost with school. I don't know if you've ever had this experience, but you know how the fat chocobo, right? When you fly and it has the cake and it tries so hard to get the cake and it can never get the cake? Sometimes life feels like that. Like I am trying so hard to get the cake and I can never get it, no matter how hard my little wings flap and fly. And it's very frustrating, but like, it's just kind of the reality of being a disabled person right now. Like, I see other people my age who can do all these really cool things that I can't do, and it's very frustrating because I want to be able to do those things. And I know that, like, in a safe environment, if I had the right setup, I could probably do them, but it's just, that's not a realistic possibility a lot of the time. So, yeah, that's kind of just where I'm at right now. I guess it's not a very positive thing, but I try to be realistic about it because I think that allowing people to discuss openly about mental illness is very good for society. It kind of, I don't like to use the word normalizing because I don't believe in normal, but it makes it a topic of conversation. Well, I'm good at masking and I'm also on serotonin right now, but I try very hard to keep things positive and upbeat, and the thing about it is, like, I have systematic depression, so it's not it's not typical depression symptoms. It's very like atypical, which makes it kind of hard to diagnose and treat because it's almost like social phobia depression or like something like that. So it's just like a lot of times I feel like I'm struggling even when I don't look like I am. Also, I'm very good at masking a lot of my symptoms. So yeah, and I try to keep things positive and upbeat. But I like to be very abrupt, upfront, and honest about my mental health stuff because I feel like people need to talk more about mental health and disabilities and stuff in society. And I feel like it just needs to be something that is average. Like, everybody's got something going on, and that's just the case. So, you know, even if people hide what's going on, there's still stuff going on, and I like to be honest about it. And even if I'm not being super expressive, one, because I have nerve damage in my face, but also, like, two, like, I tend to be a very internal person. I tend to internalize a lot of the shit that happens to me. So, like, yeah, like, I feel like it's a good thing to talk about these things, and yeah, so I'm kind of lost with school right now. I was studying to be a history major, and while I still like history, I have a lot of past trauma in schools, to the point where a lot of the schools I was in were shut down by the state for their practices, their abusive practices, and just like the abuse of power that was happening. So I have a lot of trauma in a school setting, which has made going to school extremely difficult for me. And while I really like studying history and doing history, I don't think being a history major would give me a job that doesn't involve, like, I feel like a lot of the jobs that history majors do have, like, school type setting type stuff. So I'm kind of just, like, rethinking things, which is okay. I don't have any student debt, so it's not like it's a big deal. I do have a very large resume of other jobs I've worked. The problem is, like, finding a job that will accommodate my disability and not be shady as shit, which is very hard to find in this day and age and economy. So, yeah, that's kind of things. Because I also have chronic insomnia, and I've had it since birth. So I don't have the energy to last as long as some other people do. And I'm very good at, like, managing my energy level. But I also have adrenaline processing disorder, which can run my energy up really quickly. So I have a lot of things that, like, coincide together. So I tend to, I like finding a job. I might have to go back to job training, is basically what I'm saying. Like, probably more like secretarial school, honestly, or office job type stuff. So I'll still be streaming. I'll just probably be streaming at a different time. And it's not going to happen for, like, a couple months at least. I'm just trying to be very, like, open and upfront about stuff ahead of time, just because I know that a lot of people need time to prepare for changes, and I like to make sure that everybody has adequate time to prepare for changes, and everybody has a good heads up on those changes. Being on the spectrum and having PTSD, any change in my schedule can be, like, really, can mess up my whole week sometimes. So I try to be very, like, you know, here are things that will possibly happen very later on in the future, so that people kind of get to adjust to it, the idea of it ahead of time, and process the idea of things ahead of time. And again, I like to be open about talking about mental health because I feel like it's important to do. I feel like it's important for people to feel safe enough and comfortable enough to talk about mental health and know that it's not a shameful thing to talk about. I feel like a lot of times we grow up thinking our mental health and our disabilities are shameful and we need to hide them, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't at all. So I'm hoping that talking about these types of things will help. So that's kind of where the delay in OnlyFans stuff comes, is mostly from that. And also because I want to do an outside picture, but it's been really hot and I sunburn really easily because I'm allergic to sunscreen. But, yeah, so, I might have to wait till after Labor Day because of the Racket Club's big thing, and, there's gonna be a lot of people outside. Not, like, outside where they can see me, but I've had them climb the fence and, like, do stupid shit before, so... Yeah, Ginger's gotta stick together. But I do wanna get some more stuff out and work on some stuff, and yeah, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. And you know what? That's okay. it's not reassuring. We all like certainty in our lives, but it's okay. It's okay to not know what's gonna happen. You know, we just take it one day, 1 hour, 1 minute at a time. And that's okay. Alright, well, you are all valid and worthy, and I hope you have a wonderful day, no matter what you're struggling with. It is okay to struggle. You don't have to be 100% all the time. It is perfectly okay to struggle. And that is a very real thing that everyone gets to experience, and that is okay. Now stay safe, eat cake. Yeah, I know the feeling of that too. Stay safe, eat cake, because the more you weigh, the harder you are to kidnap, and I want you to stick around. I will see you on Sunday, and we will be raiding. Well, if you're my static, I'll hear from you on Saturday evening. But if you want in on the static, or you want in on like any other events, possibly a hide and seek event where I hide as a Lullafell, and if you find me, you get a prize. Feel free to join the Discord, follow me on YouTube, etc., etc. Okay, I got it. etc., etc. I'm on Instagram. I have an Etsy page where I sell knitwear, all of that stuff. So feel free to follow me there and keep in touch. And if you need help with anything, always feel free to reach out. I'm just a click away, night or day. All right. Have an amazing, awesome day, everyone.